Hey, what's going on, guys? This is KNasty3890 here with another MLB 16 The Show video. We're going to be talking about ways to make stubs in MLB 16. This is going to be the first episode of, I really don't know how many episodes we're going to do. When I keep finding new ways to make stubs for you guys, I will make new episodes for it. So if you guys do enjoy this, make sure you hit a like button on it. The more likes I see, the more you guys want me to find ways to get you guys stubs, and I'll do that. And if you do enjoy daily MLB videos like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I do at least one video every day, so the best way to see these videos is by subscribing to the channel. Now, the first one we're going to look at is, for the making stubs, we're going to be looking at some player collections, and then some cards that you wouldn't expect to be expensive. So let's get out of the screen real quick. We're going to go to the missions screen, and if we go to missions, we're going to see all the cards that you guys have probably already looked at this. If not, these are the item rewards you get for getting 25 or then 40 players, or 39 or 40 players, depending on it. So you guys can tell there's these cards. Now, this is where it gets kind of tricky, because obviously the golds and the diamonds and maybe some high-end silvers will be expensive. That's obvious. But there'll be common cards, and bronze cards will be expensive right now early in the game, while people haven't pulled enough of them and people haven't saturated the market with them. For instance, the Baltimore Orioles bronze and common cards are not expensive because you get a 77 Koji Uehara. Jared Saltalamacchia when he was playing for the Red Sox, 84 overall catcher, pretty solid card. The common and the bronze cards are expensive, and I'll show you guys this. The Tampa Bay Rays, you get a 85 Scott Kazmir, really good card. That's another one that is expensive. So you want to look through these, and you can look at the cards. I mean, I don't have to tell you, Bartolo Colon, people are going to want that card. These bronze and common cards will be expensive, and I'll show you guys this in a second. Another one is Wandy Rodriguez, like any golds, Adam LaRoche, Cliff Floyd. I've already done 25 of the Phillies, and I got Ian Madsen, but now you get the Dominic Brown. And you can kind of just see all these, and people will want to be doing these collections to then get, once you finish 4 teams, you get the division cards, and there's more and more. So people want to get these collections done. Now, obviously, the expensive ones will be the gold and the diamond ones. I mean, that's obvious. But early in the game, when people are still trying to get all these done, just trying to get 25 cards, the bronze and especially the common cards are expensive. So now I'm going to show you guys some of the cards that are expensive, and they can vary just depending on rarity right now, but that could change in an hour, in a day, in 2 days. But let's just look at some cards right now that are going for a little bit. And if you guys have them, you can either keep them in your collection, or if you don't care about the collections, you can just get the stubs. Or if you have duplicates, that's where it really comes in handy. Now, for instance, if you're creating your Diamond Dynasty player, if you're doing him as a positional player, catcher, first base, second, third, short, or outfield, you probably wouldn't want to add pitchers to him. So then you might as well just sell your duplicate pitchers. So what you can do is, remember I said the Red Sox you get 84 Jared Saltalamacchia. But let's look at some bronze cards. Let's look at this Ryan LeMaire. How much is he going for? He is going for, with this ever loads, 111 stubs. Doesn't sound like a lot. And it's I've seen more that go for more, some go for less. But let's just say, you know what? I'm going to sell mine right now for 100, and I'll put mine for up 105. As you can tell, that one those two quickly sell, these in the 200s. But I'm going to put mine for 105. Create a sell order, 105 stubs. I'm not going to use them. I already have one. I mean, I could add them to my Diamond Dynasty player for one, but it's a common card. It's not going to do that much to it. But you know what? I also get 94 stubs if the card sells. And if you do that 10 times, that's almost enough for a pack, just for if one card goes for that much. And what you can do is just like do a bunch of these is the most you can do. Play a couple games, check back on those cards, and if they've been undercut a bunch, take them off and just maybe even undercut those people more, or look at other cards. Now let's go look at some other ones. Let's look at, for instance, I said I don't need pitchers because I'm just worried about hitting. So let's check out this Ramon Mendez. How much is he going for on the auction house? Like I said, this takes forever to load. It's just because the servers are overwhelmed in the first couple days of the game's launch. He's going for 80. So him right now, I'm not going to worry about. But obviously things can change if people buy a bunch of him. But I've seen common cards. I've bought common cards and bronze cards that go for 250 stubs because I'm trying to finish sets and collections. And there's no other ones that are cheap right now. I'm impatient and I want to get the card now. And then we're going to look at the Sandy Leon. Like I said, here we go, 144 Stubs. If you have them, you can post them for 144 or 140, and you can sell it. It will sell. People are going to be really close to finishing these collections, and they're going to want to sell them. And if you don't need them, might as well just put them up in bulk. And if you just, like I said, if you put them up in bulk, what's going to happen is they will sell. Maybe not if you put 15, maybe 8 sell. And then let's say each sell for 100, there's 800 Stubs. You do that every couple hours while you're playing games. You do this in between you're playing games. You will get Stubs. Now remember I said this Red Sox had an 84 overall catcher, which is nice, but it's not something people need. People want starting pitchers. People like lefties. People like lefties who throw hard. People want the Scott Kazmir. So let's go look at some Rays real quick. Just some common cards on Rays. So I got 2 of his Andrew Bellottis. He's a pitcher. I'm not going to use him. I'll keep 1 for my own collection, but let's see what the other one can go for. And this will probably take 30 seconds because the servers are just overwhelmed. And 150. There we go. There's 150 Stubs I can put mine at. And I'm gonna post mine right now. Oops. Where we go? Buy sell options. Let's go. Post one up for, and even if you look, 2 are at 150, 175, and then it goes up to 279. So if those two, if you want to just be patient, be like, I think those ones will sell, play a game or two, come back, those might have sold, and now it's back in the 200s. I'll post mine just real quick. I'll post at 145. Let's see if it sells. You know, if it does, 130 Stubs. I'm not going to use the card. It's just sitting there. I'm not going to add them to my player. Might as well sell them. There's no reason for me to keep them right now. So that's it, guys. Like, look at the collections that have nice cards. Something just sold for me. Let's see what sold actually before we end the video. That sold instantly. I think that's what sold. I could be wrong. But let's real quick before I end it. Let's just check this other card, another pitcher that I'm not going to use, and let's just see what he's going for. He's only going for 77, so I'm really not going to look at that. But let's look at completed orders. What did just sell? That Ryan LaMera that I just showed you at the very beginning, that sold for 105 coins, or Stubs. That sold within 5 minutes. Did I need the card? Nope. And you know what I just got? I just got 100 Stubs I didn't need. I'm not gonna touch that card. Maybe add them to a collection, to my card, my Diamond Dynasty card, but other than that, not gonna use that card. Now you can also do it with common cards too. So you can look at, I just look at this guy right here. I'm just randomly looking at him. I'm not sure what he's going for. He may go between like 50. He may be going up to 200. I've seen some at 400. He's about 180. Like I said, if you don't need them, you have duplicates. You're not going to make your Diamond Dynasty a pitcher, your player a pitcher. Sell them. Just sell them. You're not going to use them. Unless you think he's going to obviously change in value over time. But usually a low bronze will not become anything more than a low silver by the end of the year. So that's going to be it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, hit the like button. I'll do more of these videos for you guys to help you guys get some easy Stubs on the side. That's going to be it, guys. Take it easy. I'll see you in the next video. Later.